Hey, I'm Nick, and I thought today we'll do something a little bit different. And I've been putting this video off for so long, but I think we're gonna do an unscripted drawing of this. Usually, after I have finished an artwork or something, a few artworks, I have a lot of leftover paint, and usually I just throw it on a page and see if it looks pretty cool. This time it actually looked pretty cool, so I'm gonna add some tribal art to it and see what happens. But yeah, I've been making lots of artworks recently. So I've got two artwork videos per month for the next year scheduled. And I just felt like I've been putting too much effort into writing scripts and shit, and I really don't like scripts that much, and I just want to talk and see what comes out. It's probably not going to be very good, but whatever. I like talking about nothing, I guess. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I'm going to adjust the camera for it. Alrighty. First thing I want to say, sorry about the audio. I'm filming with my webcam, so the audio is not that great. And I also had a little cover holding, no, not holding, covering one side. So I think that stuffed up the audio a little bit. It's like a cover, so I guess when your webcam's connected, no one can see you walking around your room naked or something. I don't know. But yeah, let's start. Instead of talking about nakedness and stuff like that. So I really don't have a plan for this. I'm just gonna jump into it. So I don't have a plan for many things. Where should I start? I'll start here. This looks like a good corner. So I actually haven't drawn in a tribal style in a really long time. Like, probably must be over 6 months that I haven't really drawn in a purely tribal style like my old artworks. Usually I've been doing more kind of fan art and stuff like that. And there's not much fan art that's really compatible with tribal style. Oh wait, no, there was that Master Chief artwork that I did. That was tribal. And come to think about it, I ended up entering it in the Halo competition that was on DeviantArt, and it didn't get any play. I didn't place a win or anything. So I was kind of sad about that, but there was like way better artists on there, like whew, way better, like mostly all digital, and there was one person who did like this little plushy toy kind of thing of Master Chief, which is so cool. So that's probably the last time that I've actually done anything tribal, and I didn't practice before I started, so this feels a little bit weird, and I don't really know what I'm doing right now, but let's kind of sort it out by doing this, which is drawing, I guess. It doesn't really matter if this is a bad piece, to be honest. Not at all. Like, I'm not going to do anything with it. Probably just going to post it up. That's about it. I'm rambling already. It's been, what, like 2 minutes into this, and I'm completely rambling. I don't know, rambling. Should have got drunk or something before this. Oh. This is hard. You should try talking to yourself for this long. Like, I usually talk to myself, but not for this long, and not with, like, the expectation that I have to entertain someone. This is hard. It's done. So, yeah, what could I talk about? What do I really do with, like, these, like, tribal artworks when I do it? Is usually I just put some music on, I chill out or something like that, and don't really think of what I'm doing. It just comes out, kind of thing. But right now I'm kind of like thinking about what to talk to, so it's not really coming out really quickly. But you can see how slow I kind of really draw in real time, I guess, especially without a plan. I think, for those who don't know, like, when I draw, I don't naturally draw like this, like you usually see in my artworks. I'm not the Flash. That might surprise many of you, but I'm really not the Flash. and I'm not going so fast because I'm like on cocaine or something like that. But I'm pretty slow when it comes to drawing like this, because I kind of need to think a little bit. I like doing these things when you pick the single dot out and then you kind of make a star kind of pattern. Quite like doing that. There's heaps of them to do it on. Yeah, might try it some more. Alright, there we go. Yeah. Whoop. There we go. This paper really doesn't like this pen. Like, I chucked a lot of paint on this as well, this paper, and it's just like spare paper. I didn't want to use good paper because I don't really want to waste it. Costs a little bit of money, I guess. So I just threw it on some like crappy paper, I guess. And when you're using like the good paper and you go back to like this paper, you can definitely notice a difference between how the ink like kind of sets and feels on it. Like the other ones that I've been using at the moment are kind of smooth, and this one you can feel it's pretty coarse. And you can feel like the ink doesn't really go into the paper as well. Like it doesn't set as well. Like it kind of sets not as sharp, I guess. It kind of, what am I trying to say? It kind of dissolves a little bit on the page. I should like color things in now, so you can actually see. I don't even know if you can see on the camera that well. I can see like a little preview on my computer screen, but it doesn't look very big and it doesn't look focused in at all. Maybe this is just one like horrible idea. Yeah. Now, what's been going on with my channel recently? So, like I said before, and on my update, if you haven't seen it, my goal for this year, 2016, was to have two videos out every month for the rest of the year, and I've done that now. So I've got 12 months supply of videos for you to watch this year. Some of them are old works and some of them are new. So why have I done like scheduling is because it takes like a whole lot of pressure off me trying to get content out, and I want to do artwork, but I also want to focus on like deviant hunting, new series, maybe some tutorials and other videos. And I'm also getting into doing interviews. So I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, just scheduling the videos just gives me so much less stress, I guess. It's so much easier once you know that you've got videos out for the whole year and you don't have to worry every week about trying to do an artwork as quick as possible. At least this way you can get like really good quality and I can work on other things. So as long as I do 2 artworks a month now and stay on top of that, then I'll always have a video out. And especially if I die, like that's a possibility. You never know. If I die, then videos will be coming out all the time, like for 12 months after I die. So you might actually not know I'm dead. Isn't that scary? Well, I guess you would know because I'm not posting anywhere else, but if you didn't follow where I post, like on DeviantArt or something, then yeah, you really wouldn't know I was dead. I wonder how many other people do that. Not die, I mean, schedule videos for like a whole year in advance. Like, am I crazy or I don't know. But yeah, so if you see me, if my videos are coming out but I'm not replying to anyone and I'm not posting on like DeviantArt or something, I'm dead. I hope it's like a cool death as well. Like, I don't know. Saving an elderly person from a rolling car or something and I had to jump in the way. That would be pretty cool. I'll go out that way. As long as it was like a good car that was hitting me, I don't want just any car. Like if I got hit by like a Toyota, that wouldn't be good. Maybe a Toyota Supra or something like that. That would be a good death. Yeah. That's probably it. But if I had to be hit by any car, I'd probably choose my dream car, Mitsubishi GTO. I'd happily die for that, yeah. I think that would be ideal. Instead of like a car that you hate, like a Prius or something like that. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get killed by a Prius. That would be pretty insulting. I think I'd be a ghost and I'd haunt that Prius owner for making me die. Yeah. How did we get on this topic again? So I might be doing this more in the future. So please, could you give me some questions in the comments, I guess, so I can talk about it. I might split this video into a few quarters, or halves, I guess. But please tell me any topics that you want me to talk about in the video for next time I do this, or even if I start finishing off this later. Please tell me, and I'd love to answer them. I'd love to talk about them, give me my thoughts. Yeah, I would like to know your thoughts on anything I'm talking about, like Death by Prius, I guess. Who knew I was going to start talking about Death by Toyota Prius when I started this video? I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, I'm really into cars, if you haven't noticed. Like, really into cars. On one of the episodes of Deviant Hunting, I featured an artist called Susiak Jack. I can't remember exactly which episode of Deviant Hunting it was, but I'll leave a description. Where am I pointing? I'll leave a text box here, and you can click over and see that episode where Susiak Jack is in. But he does lots of automotive car videos. They're not car videos, drawings. And I remember once, like, I commented on his artwork just after I featured him in Deviant Hunting, and I mentioned that it would look cool if he drew a 240 Nissan 240Z, and he actually did it. So it was really cool, and in the description of the artwork on DeviantArt, he actually featured my name. So he said this was inspired by, and maybe not inspired, but maybe he said this is accredited, or this is for me. So that was really cool. Like, that's one of the best experiences I've probably had on DeviantArt so far. Like, that was really rewarding to see that someone had like listened to you and actually drawn something that you wanted or hoped that they would draw. And another thing that was cool is, I don't know when I'm going to post this, but today I released the artwork inspired by Bree Leeds and Gillian Ivy from, maybe, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, Gillian or Gillian? I think it's Gillian. Maybe it's Gillian. Gillian Ivy, Gillian Ivy was influenced by an artwork that was influenced by Bree Leeds. So Bree Leeds made an artwork which influenced me to make an artwork which influenced Gillian Ivy to make an artwork, which I thought was really cool. That was probably like one of the coolest moments I've had on DeviantArt. Like, that was really, really cool. So that would probably be rated as my top 2 DeviantArt stories or experiences, I guess. And I'm sure there's going to be plenty more. There's so many awesome people on DeviantArt. Like, what are your experiences with DeviantArt? Like, really good ones. Please let me know in the comment section below. Forgot about that thing. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, so I'm starting this off. This looks pretty cool so far. You don't mind me plugging my own work. Let's do some fire there. Oh, that was hard. I did that reversed, and it did not turn out good. Oops. One thing that you might notice when I'm doing this is at the start I was drawing lots of the outline, and then all of a sudden I started drawing it all in. and now I'm drawing like one and then drawing it in. I don't know why that happened. It just kind of happened. Like I didn't mean to do it, or I don't usually do it. Actually, no, I usually do it that way. I usually do the outline and then paint everything in. And in this case, I think I'm doing it just because I thought I'd maybe forget about it. Or if I do it the other way and just do all the outline, it's kind of boring to look at. So maybe I did this subconsciously or something. Yeah, hey, that looks pretty cool. It's like a rocket getting shot through from this blob. What do you think a cool name for this artwork would be? Watercolor blob? Blob rocket? I don't know. Blob splash? Sounds like a wrestling move. I wonder if I can do drips. There we go. That's kind of like blasphemy. Doing ink blob, ink drips on a watercolor artwork. I should have put drips in this. What was I thinking? That would have been awesome. Man. I wish I knew this. I don't even know where to start now. Well, I've already started. I don't even know where to keep going. It's confusing. It's gonna make me think and draw off my toes a little bit better, I think, doing this. What? So I hope I'm not doing just the same kind of things over and over and over and over again. That kind of stuffed up. I hate binders. My hand keeps on hitting binders. That's annoying. Whenever you're doing like an artwork or you have to do it off the side like this and you're trying to do like a perfect line, it doesn't work. You need to be on the paper. And then you have to kind of like flip around the paper a billion different ways. And then when it's sped up on video, it makes everyone look sick probably. But yeah, binders are not cool. Not cool. I like those art books where you can kind of like just rip out the thing. It's kind of like stuck. I don't know how it's stuck, but it's kind of like clamped down by glue or something. You can just peel it off kind of thing. I like those kind of things. This camera keeps on going out of focus and in focus, right? I don't know. Yeah, that's in focus, but then it goes out. I don't know. It's confusing. This looks... no, binder. Alright, those lines would be completely crap. So, let's do a big shape. This is lacking big shapes. Oh, that corner wasn't good. Alright, let's do something else on this. Let's not fill in this gap. Call this negative spacing. I don't know what it's called. I don't really know what most of the art techniques are called, or if there's even art techniques that are called specific things. I just kind of do them and make names up for them. So this one I've called negative spacing. I don't know why exactly, but it's like kind of why I called it that, I mean. I think it's just because the balance between white and black is pretty cool in some artworks. But that one doesn't really stands out a lot, damn it. I should do more of it so it doesn't stand out as much as that. Let's balance it out by doing something here. So it doesn't look bad. You can tell when I'm concentrating, I go really quiet. Now I'm not really concentrating as much. I think after you started doing an artwork for a little bit, you kind of zone into it a little bit, and that's what I'm doing. But before that, I am going to cut this video and we're going to do a part 2 later on a different day because it's like 12 o'clock and I want to sleep, man. I want to sleep, and this has gone for like, this video has been like 20 minutes now, so that's probably too long for anyone to watch. Realistically, I think no one's actually watching right now. I'm just talking to myself. In like I'm talking to myself right now, but also I'm talking to myself again because probably no one's listening right now. Yep. I'm gonna go. Alright, thanks for watching. If you have stayed, I really, wow, like, thanks for staying for that long. Okay, I'm stopping recording. I'll see you in part 2.